Hello there. High Court Enforcement Officer. I've got a High Court writ of possession. Gives me the power to come in through the door and to ask you to leave.
High Court Enforcement Officers are breaking into. These are armed officers follow the enforcers in. They're on standby to take over if necessary.
Quite an awkward and nasty job to do, but you know, I've done it for quite a long time now, and to me, it's no different to going to work each day.
You have been given a Section 21 notice because your landlord wants you to leave. This is the most commonly used way to begin the eviction process. Section 21 notices are often served because the landlord wants to sell their property, avoid doing repairs, or to increase the rent. Your landlord doesn't have to give you a reason for wanting to leave. Once you receive a Section 21, you don't have to leave the property straight away. Your landlord must give you 2 months' notice in writing, and you can't be evicted during the fixed term of your contract. If you want to dispute the eviction, you'll have to go to court, and bailiffs could get involved. From start to end, the eviction process can take an average of 6 months.
Is that where a tenancy deposit has not been properly protected within 30 days after receipt, and the prescribed information served within 30 days after receipt, you will not be able to serve a Section 21 notice until you've returned the deposit or basically paid the tenant money. Where the tenant has made a legitimate complaint of condition, so I don't mean disrepair, I mean a breach of condition under the Housing Health and Safety rating system, you will not be able to serve a Section 21 notice if that's a legitimate complaint, and if you do serve one, they can go to the local authority to take that complaint. If the local authority uphold the complaint and serve you with an improvement notice, your Section 21 will be invalidated. And the other side of that is if the local authority, for any reason, come into your property and serve you with an improvement notice, you will not be able to serve a Section 21 notice for the next 6 months.
Licensing and
and possibly a growth one as well. So we've got that means mandatory HMO licensing. That's additional HMO licensing. So where the local authority has specified its own HMO licensing scheme. So to use the example of Oxford, all HMOs, and then selective licensing. So that's where the local authority has decreed that all landlords in the specified area must have a licence, and I suppose one of the most recent examples might be Liverpool. You will have to have given the tenant the new government how to rent guide, beautiful 8 pages of colourful loveliness. You will have to have given the tenant an EPC, probably you should have done so already, really, and I'm sure you have done, and you will have to have given them a landlord's gas safety certificate, again, I'm sure you've done so already.